Welcome back. Today, we're skipping the Eiffel Tower and heading deep beneath Paris, into the catacombs, where the dead outnumber the living by millions. This isn't just a mass grave, it's a labyrinth where history, horror, and the unknown collide. The line between the living and the dead here is dangerously thin. So turn down the lights, get comfortable, and prepare for 10 of the scariest facts about the Paris catacombs. By the end, you'll never look at Paris the same way again. Beneath Paris lie the remains of over 6 million people, more than some countries' populations, packed into the catacombs. In the late 1700s, overflowing cemeteries forced the city to move bones into abandoned quarries. Nightly, torchlit carts carried the dead through the streets, a silent, anonymous mass. The catacombs stand as a chilling monument to necessity and horror. The catacombs stretch for over 200 miles beneath Paris, but tourists see less than a mile. The rest is a twisting, unmapped maze, perfect for getting hopelessly lost. Even veteran explorers, or cataphiles, rely on hand-drawn maps and subtle wall markings. One wrong turn, and you could wander for days, flashlight dying, silence pressing in. No one knows the full extent of the tunnels. Some areas have never been explored. There could be forgotten chambers or ancient structures hidden in the darkness. The unknown is the most dangerous part of this underground world. In the catacombs, the map is filled with blank spaces, and that's where fear thrives. The catacombs have long been a secret playground for the bold and the bizarre. For centuries, people have held clandestine parties and gatherings among the bones. In 2004, police found a hidden cinema, screen bar, restaurant, all in the tunnels. The catacombs aren't just a tomb, they're a stage for Paris's most mysterious subcultures. During World War II, the catacombs became a battleground beneath occupied Paris. The French resistance used the tunnels to move undetected, set up command posts, and evade Nazi patrols. At the same time, German forces built bunkers in the same network, sometimes just a wall away from their enemies. Every echo could mean danger, every passage a potential trap. The catacombs were a silent front line where freedom and oppression clashed in the dark. It was a war fought in shadows, with the ghosts of the past as silent witnesses. The tunnels remember every secret, every risk, every act of defiance. The catacombs are infamous for paranormal encounters, whispers in the dark, cold touches, and flickering lights. Many report feeling watched or followed, seeing fleeting shadows dart across the tunnels. Equipment fails mysteriously. Batteries die without warning. The most famous ghost is Philibert Aspert, lost in 1793 and found years later, still searching for a way out. Are these tricks of the mind or restless spirits disturbed from their slumber? Down here, belief in ghosts feels less like superstition and more like survival instinct. The catacombs' oppressive atmosphere makes even skeptics question what's real. Beyond ghosts, the catacombs hide a deadlier threat, the air itself. Deep in the tunnels, oxygen drops and carbon dioxide rises, sometimes fatally. Explorers use candles as crude air quality detectors. If the flame dies, so could you. Symptoms creep in: dizziness, confusion, then unconsciousness. In a maze where clear thinking is vital, bad air is a silent killer. Every breath could be your last, and you might not realize it until it's too late. The catacombs are a place where the environment itself is out to get you. It's not just the dead you fear, it's the very air you breathe. Some who enter the catacombs never return. Urban legends tell of explorers swallowed by the darkness, never to be seen again. The most chilling evidence is a found footage video, a man lost and panicked, running through the tunnels before dropping his camera, never to be identified. Was he lost, hunted, or overtaken by fear? The tape is a haunting reminder of the catacombs' dangers. Down here, getting lost isn't just a risk, it's a real, terrifying fate. The darkness is absolute, and sometimes it keeps its secrets forever. In the catacombs, vanishing is all too easy. The catacombs aren't just piles of bones, they're a bizarre work of art. In the 1800s, Inspector Louis-Étienne Héricard de Thury transformed chaos into order, arranging bones into walls, arches and eerie patterns. Skulls and femurs form geometric designs, hearts and crosses. There's even a barrel-shaped pillar made entirely of bones. Stone plaques quote poetry and philosophy, forcing visitors to confront mortality. The entrance warns, "Stop! This is the Empire of Death." The catacombs are a monument to both creativity and the inevitability of death. Here, art and horror are inseparable. It's a gallery where every piece is a memento mori. The catacombs are carved from limestone, making the ground above Paris unstable. Cave-ins have swallowed streets and homes, prompting the city to reinforce the tunnels. Still, the risk remains. Erosion, vibrations, and time constantly threaten collapse. Explorers hear the earth groan and rocks fall, knowing a cave-in could trap them forever. The catacombs are a living, shifting entity, always reclaiming space. The city above is built on fragile ground, haunted by the dead below. Down here, even the earth is an enemy. Despite the dangers, cataphiles, underground explorers, risk everything to enter the forbidden tunnels. It's illegal to go beyond the official museum, and special police patrol the network. Cataphiles use secret entrances, move in silence, and play a constant game of hide-and-seek with the law. Getting caught means heavy fines and confiscated gear, but the thrill outweighs the risk for many. If trouble strikes, calling for help means admitting you broke the law. The community relies on its own codes and rescue missions, but isolation is the price of obsession. The law meant to protect also leaves explorers alone with the consequences. In the catacombs, you're on your own. That's 10 of the scariest facts about the Paris catacombs, a world where the dead, the living, and the unknown collide. Which fact chilled you the most? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more explorations into the unknown. Thanks for joining me on this tour beneath Paris. Next time you walk those beautiful streets, remember what lies just below, an empire of darkness waiting. Until next time, stay safe and don't wander off the path.